Yo, what's going on, people? This is Swish and Flow podcast. It's your boy P Plus. We got Jay.
Hey, yo, what to do?
We got Lee.
What is going on, y'all?
And BY is, as you can see, he can't see.
Yeah, he's not here. It's cold outside.
His seat is empty, but no, he's got some. Well, I think he said it. He's got a kid coming on the way.
Family
so.
things.
Shout out,
Yeah,
BY.
So shout outs to BY.
Shout out to his fam. And
He'll be on maternity leave.
Yeah, paternity leave. Come on, man.
Nah, it's purposely said that.
Come on.
So yeah, he'll be out for a little bit.
This guy's disrespecting him already. He's not even. He's not even here. The one show he's not here already. This guy's disrespecting you.
Whoa.
Oh,
all right, chill.
Oh,
God is watching.
That's karma.
That's what you call God is watching, man.
All right.
Shout out BY. We'll hopefully see you soon.
But welcome back, people. Or I don't want to say welcome back, but welcome back to you guys.
It's crazy,
Everybody.
man.
First episode of 2022.
Yeah, it's been a rough few weeks.
Your mic, Lee. Your mic.
What about my mic?
Yeah. Just put it up a little bit.
It's been a rough few weeks, honestly.
Anyways, yeah.
You know what?
Sorry. No, it's
been cold.
It's been cold. Yeah, you know what? I know we've been off for almost a month, but
Yeah.
a lot of things have happened.
Coming out of hibernation.
We had a snowstorm. That was one of the big things.
Quite a few snowstorms, like two snowstorms.
Yeah, and
We're getting one this Thursday.
Nice.
are
not
we getting
nice.
another one? Oh,
10 to
jeez.
15, yeah.
10 to 15? Jeez. I don't even
No.
keep track of the weather. I just look outside and then, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we also COVID. That was kind of the big thing.
Yeah, because it went through Ontario pretty fast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I mean, we all got hit with. Well, I don't want to say we all, but like basically the whole province got hit, and that's why we've been pretty much off for a bit.
For a month, yeah.
Yeah, but we're back and we're gonna get things rolling in the new year. I know we missed a lot of NBA things going on.
Yeah.
But let's get right into it.
You mean
guys.
NBA miss us talking about them?
Ahaha.
Understand me?
I understand.
Yeah, LeBron and
Yeah, he's missing us. He probably listens to our pod like every week. Honestly, he probably, you know what? He probably goes way back when we started talking about CNE, honestly.
Hey,
Word,
that's right. But yeah, guys. All right, so I guess we're gonna go on with current events. We're not gonna delve too much into the past.
Yeah, of course.
But right now we got the All-Star coming up in about a month. I
Yeah,
guess.
in Cleveland. Ew.
I know. Why is Cleveland? I swear they got.
Did they say that about us?
They did.
Do they be like, you know when we had it in Toronto?
Yeah,
They'd be
yeah.
like, ew, it's in Toronto. Like Americans.
But ours was one of the best.
100%, right?
I think so.
It was one of the best.
It was one of the best of all time.
It was also really cold that night.
Mm.
I remember it was like minus 20 as well, and then all the players were talking about it. But a lot of people said that it was one of the best All-Stars.
Hands down one of the best.
Really,
yeah.
eh?
For sure. Yeah, that All-Star. I was there. Actually, I was there.
Baller. Right? Right, Lee?
100%. Which one? Which day? Saturday?
I was in the skills ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
that easily was one of the best dunk competitions.
I went there. I was live for that dunk contest, and I could tell
Who won
you,
that year?
Zach LaVine.
Against Aaron Gordon.
Still?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that was definitely one
How
of that
long
was one of the best dunk.
How long
contests.
ago was that? When
It was like 2018? 2017? Not long ago. Or even 2016, actually. Maybe.
2015 or 16. something
Okay,
like that.
sorry.
Okay,
It's
I thought it was actually recent. I
it's
thought it
been
was
a
like maybe
while.
like 2-3 years ago.
No,
it's been a while.
It's a while back. Yeah, it's a
Oh
while
my
back.
goodness.
Yeah,
You know who won the shooting 3-point competition? That was Steph, right? Steph too.
Oh, Steph was in attendance.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't Steph. It was like somebody else, I think.
Really? I thought it was that was the year. Pretty sure.
No, it was like it was really someone. I can't. I got.
Okay, it doesn't matter. But this All-Star is easily the most controversial.
Why is
that?
Yeah, because fan voting, man. In the past, fan voting has
should be the fan
has
voting.
been correct. Has been correct. Of
Yeah.
the deserving All-Stars in the starters specifically.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out my boy Andrew Wiggins. He's Canadian. He's Canadian, right? He was the number 1 overall pick.
They have no one else to put in there except Andrew Wiggins. Are you kidding me?
What do you mean? They had a lot. They had
Were you on the ballot just like pressing Andrew Wiggins, Andrew Wiggins
I
to get him in there?
I only voted for Andrew Wiggins.
How many votes
like,
do you have in for him?
Maybe like 5. With respect, 5. But I voted for the Raptors every day.
Yeah.
That's literally the starting five of the Raptors every day.
Oh, okay. So it was 2016, just for reference.
See?
And Klay Thompson won that year. The
Oh, your
3
boys. Your
It
boy.
I don't know who that is.
point.
Sorry.
It was him, Steph, and Devin Booker in
I
the
remember.
final round.
It was a really good 3-point competition too. Yeah.
Oh, Devin Booker was in the NBA. I thought he just only came into the NBA like a
No,
couple
man,
years ago.
he's a vet. He's like 6 years or something.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's been in it for a while. But so yeah. Well, what? Sorry. Go back to your controversy.
It's fan voting because they got Andrew Wiggins, who's controversially. Everybody's been saying, obviously, besides Golden State fans, that he's not deserving of being a starter.
starter.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
I
agree.
think he's deserving of being an all-star, but not a
Yes.
starter.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think.
I agree.
But at the same time, his replacements, you could think about Rudy Gobert, who also averages like 16 points.
Yeah.
And then you have
not worthy.
Draymond, who's also
Well,
you
he's
know,
injured.
single, triple single type of dude, right? So it's they're
So
all
besides Andrew Wiggins, it was Draymond and
Rudy Gobert
Oh, this is
Okay.
front
or
court
West,
or back
West,
court?
West front court.
I think
West
I've
front
seen.
court.
I
You
think
cannot
I've seen,
you can't add Luka to that
Hmm.
How come?
because he's a point guard.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's not a point guard, no.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's stay on topic. and just hit-
Okay, so I think we've seen Gobert be an all-star.
Yeah, he was a starter
before.
last year. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So for that reason, fine. I'm okay with Andrew Wiggins. Share the experience, right? Amongst
Yeah,
NBA
you're right.
players.
You're right. It's because you don't like
It-
Rudy Gobert.
No. I'm okay.
I'm
I
also
don't,
not a fan of Rudy Gobert.
I don't
worry
care
it.
about these players, but like Andrew Wiggins, it does seem a little bit off. Like,
No,
why did he get
It is 100% because of fan votes. All right. Specifically, there's I don't know what it is. I only read about it. Is this Korean pop star,
Wait,
K-pop star? I forget
Yeah.
his name. Is Bama or something like that?
what? Okay.
I don't know.
What does
But
it have to do with?
he's the global ambassador for the Golden State Warriors, or one of the global ambassadors of the.
So we're getting fan voting from like across the world.
Exactly. So they voted Andrew in. Andrew had like,
But why? Why Andrew over all these other guys?
well, Clay was injured
Oh,
for a while, right?
Okay.
And then
Like you can't be eligible.
Utah has a small market. You know, they're not really gonna
Yeah,
vote.
no one really likes Utah.
Yeah, exactly. So and then Draymond is it's Draymond. Like
it's only the East and West Coast teams that are usually popular, right? That's why usually you'll see like players from those sides.
the top
right?
the top of the like 1 to 4.
Like, even
you'll
though they
have-
don't, yeah,
You'll have players like Jokic is there obviously because he's up there. Another one, a first time. I think this is his first time starter, DeRozan. I believe so, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't remember
As a
ever seeing him as a starter.
Yeah, because he never really got too many votes. So I think
he's made a few, but
he's made all stars, but I don't think
yeah.
he's been a
A
starter.
star, okay.
So
yeah.
he's deserving of it because Chicago has been playing really well.
100%.
Right? So, but everyone else I think everyone else was correct except Andrew.
Yeah, I agree. DeRozan, I don't know about him. I mean, his stats are pretty good, right? I guess you guys are saying. I haven't looked at his stats, but
Yeah.
I guess from that, I guess he's kind of like the oddball. Like to me, like I never seen him as an all-star, especially at the age that he's at right now. Usually, all-star starters are usually like players that are up and coming or they're really already seasoned. But like I would say, DeRozan is like towards the end of his career and he's getting an all-star
I don't know
starter position. That's kind of like, oh wow.
I think he's in his
okay,
prime.
What's going on?
I think he's
Yeah.
in his
I
prime. He
mean-
probably has one more year, or
No,
he's
I
at
think
the-
he passed his peak. I think once after he left, the first 2 years in with the Spurs was his peak.
But
and
he's
then
in MVP.
now he's peaking again
he's
with
in-
Chicago.
He's in
Oh, I don't
MVP
know.
conversations.
Yeah.
Not mine, but in conversations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe because he's just playing in the Chicago market, right? Bigger market than us, like that, like the
Then San
Spurs.
Antonio.
Yeah, I think Chicago's bigger market than San
Yeah.
Antonio.
Yeah.
Come
Oh
on.
yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I guess, but then
Yeah.
not recently. That's what I'm saying. Because San Antonio's been a winning market.
Winning market, but not a pop like what would you say? What was that word you use?
Like a big market, like
Big
a big
market.
market.
It's not a big market. It's a
Okay,
it's a winning market, correct?
I
But
can see
it's
what
not
you're
a-
saying. Yeah.
It's not a big market. Yeah, the big markets are usually the
It's not a winning market. It's a winning franchise, but not a big market.
yeah.
The Bulls have
Small
never been
market.
good since Derrick Rose, right?
That's true. That's very
Imagine
true.
if Michael Jordan played on a different team instead of Chicago. Imagine he was like Sacramento Kings or something, and he was like
Oh, I
he
would
got
have
drafted
loved that.
then. Imagine
But Sacramento,
like let's just say all the players that he played with back in like the 90 like the 2-3 peats, and they were on the Sacramento Kings. So
Yeah.
instead of we know Chicago as the 2-3 piece with Michael Jordan, it was the Sacramento Kings or like one of these really small markets. That'd be pretty hilarious to kind of like just imagine, you know?
Oh, it would have changed the destiny of any market, right? Or
Yeah,
Actually,
any
even the
city.
conference, yeah, maybe even the conference. The way
he would have been
the
in
way
the
GMs were
West.
going to be picking players, and yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Yeah.
who knows, right? Who knows? But
Yeah.
Yeah, so getting back to the starters, I mean, Andrew Wiggins is the only starter that probably shouldn't be a starter.
And DeRozan. I'm gonna put those two guys in there.
that's a little biased.
That
there.
was a hate. Yeah,
That's definitely a little
I
biased.
felt it.
But
You
I felt the hate.
100%,
there,
I
man.
think DeRozan deserves to be
You
a
guys
starter.
are sounding a little bit defensive. That's all it is.
What about Ja Morant? What do you think?
Yeah,
He's Jamario Moon too, right? Like he's
But
we're
you
not
don't
gonna
think-
hear about this guy.
You don't
like,
think he should be a starter?
No, there's like who are all these players on the?
No, I knew
don't know
John
any-
Morant was gonna be a star. As soon
I
as he
would
got into the
rather-
league. As soon as he played in college, right?
I
he
would rather have Carmelo Anthony or even Anthony Davis over, what's his name?
Ja Morant.
John Morant.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Actually, I guess Anthony Davis didn't qualify.
He can't qualify. He only played like
Yeah.
2 games. Like
Yeah.
this guy hasn't played.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there's a minimum requirement for sure. But okay, well, they haven't announced the reserves yet, but I imagine they'll be doing it this
Fred
week.
Van Fleet. Let me see. Let me hear you guys say that.
I hope. But it's tough, man. It's tough because
Not even man.
the media has to vote, right? So it's 25% media, 25% players, right? 25% players,
Maybe I'm not.
or sorry, 25% coaches and players, and then 50% fan vote.
But how accurate are these data? Like these numbers are coming in. Like are they actually pulling, 25, 25?
That's a
and
good
50?
question. I also kind of questioned it too,
You know what I'm
but
saying? Like how legit is that?
I mean, I hope.
I mean, if Andrew Wiggins got in, it must be pretty accurate.
I mean, who is it? Marcus Aldridge has like more votes than certain players in the East, and
Yeah.
and he's a bench rider, right? So, like, it really
Mar-
depends.
I thought he retired.
No,
Marcus Aldridge.
Yeah, he's back with the Nets.
He's back.
Yeah,
eh?
he's back with the
Wow.
Nets. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So here's how I guess the voting for the starters, right? It's 50% fans, 25% NBA players, and then 25% media panel.
Yeah, that's what.
So
I was-
no coaches.
that's,
no coaches.
no-
Sorry, the coaches decide the reserves.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That
Who's the coach for East and West?
it has to be the number 1 seed. So Miami would be Spoelstra, and then
Your Barre.
yeah, my pare, and then the West would be what Monty Williams, because Phoenix is number 1, right? Yeah.
Not G State.
No. Phoenix has been on a run, man. Phoenix.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's great. Devin Booker, not even a starter, by the way.
I feel sorry for the
Oh yeah.
Phoenix
There you
Suns,
go.
man.
That's another person. That's
I'm already gonna say that right now.
It's
Phoenix
got 2
Suns.
guards, Ja and John. There's a lot of good guards in the West.
100%,
Which team does Job play on?
The Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, okay.
He's trolling.
I
me
feel sorry.
There's no
for,
way. He did not.
I feel sorry for Phoenix Suns, man. Like I already know that they're gonna get knocked out first or second round. I feel so sorry for Monty Williams, and I feel like, yo, man, I already know that's what's gonna happen with Phoenix Suns. They're gonna choke in the playoffs. But I feel sorry when you're like first place now, and then
I mean, they choked last year, right? At the
Yeah.
the biggest moment.
It
the,
might
the
be
brightest
Chris
lights.
Paul. It might be Chris Paul.
You know,
So he's cursed.
I think so. Yeah.
You know who's also cursed?
No, I don't-
Carmelo
I
Anthony.
knew you were gonna say. I knew you were gonna say that. So that's why I said no.
oh wow.
Dude, he's not gonna win a chip. If he is gonna win a chip, I'll be super surprised. Especially with this team, there's no freaking way, man.
Yeah, not with the Lakers, but I can't wait till they announce who's doing the dunk contest this year.
I heard John Collins specifically.
I want to see LeBron. I want to see.
He was
him-
the one, the advocate.
Everybody
He's actually telling like people younger than him don't enter the dunk contest because it's just a waste of time. Because it's like
Wow, why would he say that?
yeah, because it's just LeBron's never entered the dunk contest. Even if they offered him like millions of dollars, he didn't want to do
you know,
it.
like you have all these other popular stars, right? Like Kobe, MJ.
Yeah,
right?
that's why I've always been surprised why LeBron's
yeah.
never entered
I'm
dunk
surprised
contest.
why he doesn't. He didn't.
Is that the one
Yeah.
thing that you don't like about LeBron? That he didn't enter the dunk contest?
No,
think-
no, 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 no.
I
I don't like.
think
No, no, no. Who cares? I don't care about this All Star weekend. Like to me, it's just whatever. Like I care about performance and winning the whole thing.
Yeah,
in the playoffs.
Yeah, but they're also not winning. So sorry.
Settle down. Settle down.
I mean, we all know what LeBron's chasing after right now. He ain't chasing after a championship. He's just chasing after a
Okay,
record.
okay, there, Skip
He's
Bayless.
chasing the goat, dude.
Yeah, okay, you're okay,
No, he's
okay there,
chasing-
Skip
he's
Bayless.
he's
I know
chasing
you're
a
trying to
record.
just echoing Skip
No,
Bayless.
but it's
here.
true. Here's the thing. LeBron is smart enough to know that he's not gonna win this year. You don't think LeBron's? Are you saying LeBron's dumb?
Yeah, he's gonna win the championship this year.
You're saying he's delusional. And
He's gonna win
he's
the
not a smart
championship this
guy?
year. Just watch.
Okay.
You know what? I hope he does. I hope he does
Wait,
because
why? Why do you hope he wins?
because man, LeBron is a very nice dude. Like he's
Oh my goodness.
he's like he looks like a friendly guy.
He
right?
is.
Like
He is a friendly guy.
okay,
Family guy.
okay.
Friendly guy.
But that's the thing about LeBron. Like he doesn't have that killer mentality
I
like
can't.
Michael had it.
Can't believe
Yeah.
the blasphemy I'm hearing.
Yeah. No, but he could, man. Look at LeBron. He's 18 season. 18 season?
yeah.
18
can't.
season, and he's pulling MVP numbers.
Yeah.
What the frick?
Because he's
Haters gonna hate, man. Just say
He's
less,
just-
man. Say less.
This is because he's got no one else on the team that contributes. Of course, he's gonna put up the numbers that he puts up.
No, you can't say that. What the hell? You cannot say that. That's LeBron, dude. LeBron has always been known to pull in numbers no matter where he goes. Right?
because that's what happens. Again, like you said, you're the face of the
Yeah, but at
league.
18th season, at like what 37 years old?
Exactly.
It's irrelevant because he's not gonna win.
Okay, yeah, we're not talking about if he's gonna win or not. I'm talking about he's pulling in MVP numbers at 37 years old.
Yeah, it's a bunch of fluff. That's what it is.
You are right. He's looking for the record. He's looking for more championships. But
not that record.
oh, what do you
No,
say?
yeah. Oh, he knew. Like,
No, I don't
we-
know. Tell us.
Yeah,
Tell
right.
us.
Elaborate,
No.
please.
No, the record he's trying to beat is the all-time points leader.
Oh,
in
so
the
that's
NBA.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
no, that's Kareem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Kareem.
he's trying to beat Kareem. That's the record he's trying to chase. That's why he's putting up all these numbers. He doesn't care about anything else at this point.
Really?
He's aware. He knows he's not going to win another championship.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Keep
I
drinking,
can-
keep-
yeah.
P, just keep drinking that Skip Bayless
I mean,
Kool-Aid.
he's literally roughly 2,000 points.
He'll make it. 100%.
He's gonna get
he'll
it
make
right.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, at
That's
the
why I
rate
don't
he's
think
going.
I don't think it's
But he has nothing.
it's an afterthought for me because I know he'll get it right.
Exactly.
But the one thing that I think he's chasing is playing long enough so he could play with his son. He always mentions it.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
He
I
always
guess,
mentions
yeah,
it, right?
yeah.
So that's the one thing he's looking for. Besides, if not trying to get 2 more rings, right? So
Okay. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Well, how do we give it? How do we get here again? We're
yeah,
talking about
LeBron
something.
James. It always goes to that point where because LeBron's
how we
really
got to
polarizing. He's a very polarizing person, right? So
Okay, yeah, sorry. We're talking about the dunk contest. That's what we're.
Yeah.
Let's get back. To
yeah,
that.
he's not
So-
gonna, no big stars want to enter the dunk contest. Even
I-
Ja didn't want to enter.
I'm disappointed that he has not done a dunk
Yes,
contest
agreed.
at all.
Agreed. But he's gonna do that one dunk anyways.
Even Terrence Ross.
He's a winner
entered it.
and a winner.
Yeah, he won it. Yeah, exactly. He won that
Yeah.
one year.
Even DeRozan entered the dunk contest. You know what? There's a lot of Raptors that
They all want to be like
that went into the dunk
the
contest.
GOAT, right?
The growth.
Exactly.
But it's crazy that we had a lot
Who's
of.
the
I didn't know
GOAT?
Kyle Lowry
Who's-
entered the dunk contest.
Who's the GOAT?
I didn't know he entered the dunk contest, dude.
The GOAT is the 2000 slam dunk contest champion.
Was a good. I remember that dunk contest. That was. A
I
really
remember
good one.
watching it that night, man.
That was
Well, so do you guys actually prefer the 3-point competition or the dunk contest?
Right now is-
recently it's 3-point.
Yeah, right
Well,
now it's gotta
obviously
be
as
3
a
points.
recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The skill has always been the last. So boring.
Yeah, I don't know who likes
But-
this. I've never heard
I mean,
anybody
it's fun.
say-
It's not like you don't like you don't. It's not like you don't like it. It's fun to watch. It's
yeah,
just it's
yeah.
not as exciting
It's
as.
not the top. Yeah,
It's not
the
exciting.
98,
3-point.
99, 2000 it was slam dunk contest. 2001, I was really looking forward to it after the girls
Wasn't that
won it.
Jay Rich?
Yeah,
Yeah, Jay Rich
yeah.
era. Yeah. That was boring.
That was the one right after the Growth
Yeah.
winning it. It was like what the heck is going
Sorry,
on?
who-
I think
And
we're
that's-
Who are
spoiled.
you talking about?
Jay Rich.
No,
When Jay Rich
he
won it.
keeps saying like say the name.
We already know
Vince
who
Carter.
it is. The
Say
Growth.
Vince Carter.
The Growth.
No, but so yeah, I agree. I mean, like after that, because we were spoiled.
Yeah.
Because that was a really good dunk contest because even
Yeah.
T-Mac was in it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Oh wow.
I
Yeah.
think that was like the last really good one, and then you get all these Mickey Mouse and these Disney.
no, I
players,
think it
like,
was there were some good ones there. I think
no. The one after that was like Dwight Howard.
the
you got
Dwight
Blake
Howard-
Griffin jumping over the car.
no,
Dwight-
I don't think that was. I think the Dwight Howard, Nate Robinson combo was.
It
Pretty
wasn't that. It was just all flair. It was just
But,
like
I'm not saying
you know,
it was-
blowing the cupcake candle.
Oh, that was stupid.
That's
Yeah.
silly. And then
Yeah.
and then
That's
Dwight
Gerald
Howard
Green
trying
by
to
the way.
be.
Oh, no, was that Gerald Green?
It was definitely not Dwight or
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Nate. Somebody
Yeah,
else.
but like Dwight Howard trying to do the Superman stuff. It was all flair. It wasn't actual like legit
I
raw.
don't know about
dunks.
you, man. That Superman dunk's pretty sick. He got
Not really. He
He
didn't
got up
really
so
dunk
high,
it though. He didn't really
but
dunk it.
he
though.
did die. Yeah,
but he
that's
got up
true.
so high and he threw it down.
But that's not
towards the
really.
net.
That's not really a raw dunk. You know what I'm saying, Carter?
It was nice. It was a good in a flashy way.
Yeah.
It was very good.
No.
in a flashy
I don't
way.
get. I don't get. I don't.
Okay, I
I'm
get
not,
what you're
I'm not
saying.
on that hopium.
There was a
man.
lot of gimmick.
Yeah, it's
Lots of
very
gimmicks.
gimmicky. Very gimmicky.
Because if everyone was trying to do too much.
Exactly.
right?
And then you got the two basketball rims one. Then you had
That was
the-
JaVale McGee. Shout out JaVale McGee.
So silly. And then you have the
Oh,
jumping
that's-
over
yeah.
the Kia car trying to promote
That was Blake. Yeah, that was
oh
Blake. Yeah.
my gosh.
But that was
that was like,
that was pure NBA propaganda because Kia was a sponsor of the
yeah,
NBA. Right?
yeah.
Mm.
That
Or they are still a sponsor.
that was
they should be,
that killed it
actually.
for me. I think right after Blake Griffin's one, I was like, I'm done with slam dunk contest. And in fact, maybe even the All Star like that Saturday night.
No, to rival
no.
that, to rival VC's night is that night. Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon, they went
Yeah,
toe to toe, man.
That was. I would argue that was better. That was a way
Because those are
better.
dunks that you've
Yeah.
never seen.
Yeah,
It's okay, P. If you didn't watch Carter that night in 2000, if you didn't
I
watch it
did,
live,
but
it's okay.
no. I'm telling you that I was there live.
I would prefer
buddy. I was there live. That's why I know.
bias.
It was.
bias.
It was
it's okay.
beyond.
It's okay
anything
to
I've
be
ever
biased.
seen.
We all understand.
Look, I didn't watch it on TV like you, so I
That's
don't. I don't know. Maybe
I
you.
can see it
Maybe you
better.
didn't like the
I
commentary.
can see it better on TV. It's way bigger on screen than it
All
is
right,
when
chill,
you're in
chill,
person.
I don't know about better on TV.
Oh, 100%. I would
No,
rather
man.
watch an NBA
No.
playoffs on TV than in person.
This
All
guy,
right, people out there,
this guy has no idea what he's talking about.
he just spoke the most
The
blasphemous,
truth.
the most blasphemous thing I've ever
The
heard.
funny
What?
thing is, he hates comment. He hates
Live-
He hates listening to the commentary.
live sports.
No, I like listening to it, but not TSN, Sportsnet, and the Canadian news.
live
outlets.
sports, man. Live sports, being there
Mm.
where there's a big moment, I think is probably one of the best things.
Yeah, yeah,
100%. Yeah.
Well, that's why we went to the parade.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're telling me you'd rather
We only go to live events,
So you-
or I
hold
only
on.
go to live events that actually matter.
you're telling me that it's
not
better to
when it's game 1 or game 2 of NBA playoffs.
Okay, chill. just stop.
I
Man.
don't know
You
what
can
he's
just leave
talking
it at
about,
the parade and then end it there. But being at a playoff game,
Is-
specifically, I've never been yet.
Nah, yeah,
But
me
I'm
neither.
at home. I'm at home and watching any playoff game with any
It's
team.
anticlimactic, man. I tell you
Any
that right
team.
now, man. I tell you right now.
Ugh, I don't know,
It's
man.
different from it.
That's one of my dreams, man. To go to watch I was trying to get tickets to the finals, but bro, I wasn't spending like $2,000.
Yeah, there's no way that was
Yeah,
happening.
yeah.
First time in the history of the Raptors
But the thing is,
getting there.
see, look,
No.
the thing is a hit or miss though too, right? Like, let's say for example, let's just say even if you go a swing game, right? Like it can depending on it can go one way or the other. If the series is tied 2-2, game 5, let's just say you go to game 5 home game, right? And that means you still have home court advantage. If you go game 5 and you watch the game and it's a blowout, is that exciting?
It doesn't matter
It's
to
not,
me.
right? So I'm not gonna go in.
this-
Yeah, but you
rationally
don't know
speaking,
that. You don't know it.
You're betting on going to a game that is going to be hype when it's like 101, 101. There's
You're
3
not
minutes
expecting
left.
them to get blown out though.
Well,
You're
that's
ex-
you
you're
understand
expect-
what I'm saying?
What
So
your
I would
expectation
rather than just watch it at home, in person. Watch it at home. That's it.
No, it's the expectation of going to a playoff game is the excitement, the atmosphere.
Exactly. But then if it's a blowout game, right? Like
But how do you know it's a blowout game?
Yeah, you don't know that.
exactly? But then
beforehand.
how do you know it's going to be hype?
It doesn't matter because you're going to a game that.
So I would rather watch it at home. Is
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree.
This is- what are you talking
Jesus, we're so off topic.
guy? Oh,
Back to the All Star game, yo. Those jerseys are terrible, man.
yeah,
Who's the sponsor? Is it Quicken Loans Arena still in Cleveland?
No, it's not the Q anymore. It's different.
Oh,
It's owned
okay.
by like a different company, but it's yeah. Those jerseys. Have you ever seen the this year's All Star jerseys? They're
No, I
terrible,
haven't.
man. They look like someone mentioned to me. They look like the gym pennies.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I think LeBron likes that though. You know how when that time when they had the sleeve and that one playoff game, he just start to rip the sleeves off.
Yeah.
So I think he likes to loose something that's loose. So those gym pennies are really loose, right? They're like
Yeah,
mesh,
but no.
meshy,
I
right?
mean, they look like it, but it just looks.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
but
I'm just trying to picture
It
high
looks bad.
school
It,
type
it,
of.
it looks bad.
pennies.
It
It
just
doesn't look like a proper jersey.
it doesn't look like a all-star jersey, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't look
Yeah.
like okay. So Cleveland, you got to do better, man. You got to do better.
I don't think it's dumb. I don't think it's dumb. I think it's just an NBA.
No, 'cause
thing.
it's
They're
supposed
just
to
the
be-
host, right?
it's supposed to be inspired. Our
Oh yeah, by the city. Yeah.
our all-star jerseys had the Toronto City skyline on it.
Yeah.
No, I understand that, but
And
you're
they
talking
were-
about the
they-
material. You're saying it's like a penny, right?
No, but like it just looks like a penny. It looks like you just pull it out of the freaking gym bag and it's
Yeah,
like
it
Yeah,
looks.
yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
look like it. Like
I think the design of the actual like the tailor of the penny is not really.
no the
Cleveland, I
tailor of
think-
the jerseys are going to be exact the jerseys as they're wearing right now.
Oh, I
But
see,
it's just
okay.
the color and how it looks. It just
the
looks like a
design.
penny.
Oh, I
the
see, okay.
design
Yeah.
doesn't
Oh,
look.
I
Sorry, it was I guess miscommunication.
Oh, I
but-
see. I see.
Yeah, like I think Drake had
Influence.
like when it was in Toronto, I think he had some, I guess, say or whatever in the design, right? So
What year was it, or who hosted when they had this? Like, I thought it was pretty cool in the beginning when I heard about it, and then after when I saw it on the jersey and during the game, it was kind of silly when they had like nicknames. So you had like LeBron as the king, and then you have all these different people's names.
I think they did that for
Oh.
Christmas, not
Oh, was it
All-Star.
for Christmas or was it for All Star?
it was definitely not.
It was definitely not
All-Star,
All-Star.
yeah.
I don't think
Are you
so.
sure?
And
I think
yeah.
it was for All Star, man.
Okay, well, I mean, we could double check, but
Yeah, I think that was cool as a concept, and then once they actually had it, it's kind of lame actually.
it's pretty lame.
It was pretty lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like, what if you're a person that does not have a nickname like the Frozen? They're gonna put like, what are you gonna put?
Yeah,
Frozen.
they're gonna put the Frozen.
You know what sport does that? Baseball.
Oh, nicknames.
The nicknames, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
They
For
have a day where they
for the
just-
home run, they put the
Oh,
for the home run derby. They have
I know
the,
there's a day where all the teams just put their
their nicknames.
names
yeah.
on them, and then, like it's like you don't know who the player is
Yeah.
at the time. Is kind of funny.
No, I like. How about when there was no All-Star jerseys? It was just
Just the regular jersey.
yeah, it was just the regular home and away.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
so it's
yeah.
either dark or
That was
You wear
funny,
you wear
cool.
your own you wear your own home. Sorry, you wear your own team jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
You think they were just they didn't have budget
I
that
kind
year?
of like that. Oh, maybe yeah.
No,
maybe
no, no.
they
I
did-
think that's pretty
they had
cool.
the
I think
budget.
that's actually pretty cool because it really represent the city that you're playing for in the regular season. It represents like as a fan when I remember when Carter wore I think Carter was on the All-Star at that time when Carter wore his the Raptors jersey. I really felt like as a city, as a Torontonian I felt represented.
That was the first time.
I liked it. I liked the concept as a kid that time, but I don't know about now.
That was the first time a Toronto Raptor. I think it will be the only time that a Raptor was the leading vote getter in the East.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
never
it's
know,
true.
man. Like with
Scotty
Barnes, yeah.
You never know. Yeah, you never know. He's very polarizing
Nah,
too.
he's not. Scott.
I don't think he has a cachet. That's
can't
the
even
thing.
believe
if
you
he's
just-
not popular as Ja Morant right now, I don't know.
Well, but John Morant's not a rookie, right? John Morant's like this in fourth year, third year.
third or fourth
No,
year.
for a player to be like the vote getter, they need to already start to build traction. I don't think Scotty.
Yeah,
Barnes
we
like
we
that.
were talking about John rookie year. He wasn't as great as he is now, obviously, but he was there. He won rookie of the year.
He did,
Yeah.
but he was not. I think what Lee's saying is like they need to be like at a superstar, global popularity level.
If you're not popular
You know what I
now,
mean?
it's gonna be
Yeah.
hard for you to be even getting a vote getter.
Nah,
kind of.
I mean,
I can still see him. I can still see him succeeding, but Scotty is
it's
really.
like it's like Luca. Luca is a good example, I guess. Like coming straight out, rookie season, like he's just
Well, I mean, it's
You know what I mean?
it's
Like-
easy when you're also like you're also popular in Europe.
I think it's also partly media hype.
yeah.
I think the media needs to like if the media jumps on a player, that player is gonna be
Agreed, and that's why
Yeah.
not Jared Allen, Evan Mobley has so much traction with him because they were so.
Is Evan Mobley Katuni Mobley's son?
What? No.
Katino Mobley.
Shout out Katina Mobley though, love that guy.
Wow,
But
that's a-
no,
that's an
he's
old one.
Evan Mobley. A lot of the media was writing him, right? They wrote him a lot.
Mm.
He was he had rookie of the month when Scotty was pulling in crazy numbers because Siakam was still out.
Yeah.
And this was the beginning of the season. Siakam was still out. A lot of other players were still out, and Scotty was pulling in crazy numbers. But now that Siakam's back, obviously, and he doesn't get as much touches as he can. So, and the Rookie of the Year award goes to really it's really like statistics
Now,
based.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
right,
you have to pull in stats to be even considered.
yeah.
So it's right now. It's probably top 2 is probably Evan Mobley and Cade.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cade Cunningham has been putting up numbers too.
Yeah,
recently,
exactly.
So.
Yeah. He's been getting in the
Um,
groove of the actual NBA
Yeah,
speed
for
right?
sure. Yeah. But yeah. So I guess with the All-Star jerseys, I don't know. I mean, they gotta make a new one every year, so they're gonna make money no regardless.
I just think that whoever approves that shit, man, you gotta like get do like a what do you call those? Where you people like test the product out. A group. It's something group.
Yeah, it's a product group, or no, testing group, or something like that.
Yeah,
I
you
know
know
what
what
you're
I'm
talking
talking about, right? Yeah, you get a vote on what it looks like, bro. That shit that looks so shit.
Yeah, or maybe they did do it, and people in Cleveland were
Terrible.
are just trash pickers and
Terrible
design
man.
pickers.
The Rising Stars jerseys even look better than the main All Star jersey. So, all right, we'll see how it goes. I
Unbelievable.
mean, this is probably gonna be a boring All Star, in my opinion. Actually, no, it's not.
Why is that?
The change because there's a difference in
they
the
did
Rising
the-
Stars game.
Well, what do you mean?
There's like a mini game in between.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
and
weird.
there's stars that will rookies and sophomores will shoot shots from famous playoff spots.
Okay,
yeah,
that's. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
this
so we'll see. I
format.
mean, we'll see. But
Mm.
it's gonna be the same thing, right? They're gonna draft their players, right?
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be for charity.
I love the drafting. I love the drafting.
that too.
That is
Yeah.
that is one of the best parts of the.
I think it's very entertaining. It's
Yeah.
not some boring East West, right? And each captain votes for not votes. They choose a
Yeah.
charity.
Oh yeah, that that
So whichever quarter that wins gets that money.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah, and then they changed the rules of each of the whole game, right? So it's like not I think I forget how it works, but it's not like point driven. It's
Yeah.
not like
You have to win a quarter.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
win the quarter or something, and then
yeah.
they do some sort of tallying, and then the
Yeah.
last quarter is like
I like that change.
something like you got to win by some. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, no, it's a yeah, and then I guess teams are, or I don't want to say teams, but like players are playing a little bit more defense. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's always that.
Man,
There's always that knock.
Remember
right?
when Kyle drew like 4 charges
Oh,
at the
yeah,
end of
yeah.
that game,
That's
right?
right, yeah.
Like, who draws a charge in
in
an All-Star game,
yeah,
right?
it's
So
wild.
it's very wild. So we'll see how it goes. LeBron's very competitive too during that because he loves giving to charity and stuff. So I remember like Giannis and LeBron were really trying to beat each other that one year.
Yeah.
I think Giannis' first year being a lead vote getter, but we'll see. I mean, I'm excited for All-Star. I'm always excited for the All-Star, but
When there's a big gap in the game, it's kind of boring.
what do you mean?
Like if it's like if the score like in the third quarter is like 65, sorry, not 65.
He said if
higher,
there's like a blowout or something.
yeah, if it's a
like that.
blowout, 110 to 75.
I don't think it's never
You know
been
what
a
I'm saying?
blowout in a while.
Like the last few years, though, I remember it was
Yeah.
like really close.
Yeah, it hasn't
down
been a
to the
blowout, but I
wire.
remember when there was some blowouts, it was just it's just too boring. That's why they wanted to change it, the format because the West was so powerful. The West had better players than the
There,
East.
Oh,
there
yeah,
is
yeah.
sorry. The only difference to the format is just that whoever wins will give the charity. Is there anything in terms of the game itself?
What do you
like-
mean? Well, they also draft players, right? It's not East versus West, right? So they
Oh yeah.
Right,
Like
so-
high school type of
Yeah.
or not high school like elementary.
yeah
Pick.
yeah
What do you call it? The recess picking. Stuff?
yeah you get picked last or something. I remember Russ was picked last like last year.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, that sucks. I don't know that.
It's okay. You're getting picked last out of the best, so
Man,
it's
I
whatever.
remember
man.
elementary playing
Yeah, but
basketball
yeah.
outside, and you start picking. Yeah, I remember. Everyone's lining up on the wall. You have two captains.
That's bullying, man. That's bullying.
That
dude.
was a lot of fun, man.
Getting picked last, or sorry, like last is never good.
Yeah, it's never a
Save
good
the
thing.
best for last. I don't know. You never.
But it has to make you stronger, right? To
absolutely
improve
see
the next time.
perspective, man. Macro perspective.
Oh,
Macro
jeez.
perspective.
Macro viewpoints.
Shout out BYO. He can't defend himself. Here.
Macro viewpoints.
All right, well, let's move on from all this All-Star talk. Let's talk a little bit more of the NBA. So I know we've missed a few things, but let's just get into some standings, obviously, because it's been a long time. So let's just get a little bit of an update as to what's going on.
All right.
So in the East, I'm just going to go quick fire here, top to bottom. Heat, Bulls, Sixers, Cavs, Bucks, Nets, Hornets, Raptors,
Mm-hmm.
Celtics, and Hawks. That's top 10. All right. And then in the West, Suns.
Hawks, eh? Hawks has the lot as 10th.
Yeah.
They figured him out, and plus it's
Yeah.
different ruling
You
this
just
year.
locked down Trey.
Yeah.
In the ruling.
And then in the West, Suns, Warriors, Memphis, Jazz, Dallas, Nuggets, Clippers, Timberwolves, Lakers, Blazers. Whew, that's this is interesting. So all right, to Lee's point for actually I wanted to bring up the Hawks being 10th. They're actually the worst defense in the league.
Who, the Hawks?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised that they're 10th, to be honest.
I don't know why people think that the Nets are gonna go to the finals. I don't see them as a finalist.
So
With the Nets?
Yeah.
Oh.
the Nets are 6th right now, and I don't. The thing is, they've never been able to play with all three of them together. So it's a little. If they do get a chance to play with all three of them together in the playoffs, oh yeah, 100%. I think everybody can.
But at that point, I don't know how chemistry is, especially if you haven't played all season.
Yeah, especially everything surrounding.
I mean, just there is a small sample size where they play together, and they just look amazing together. So I can't. I can't deny that. I mean, think about it. Anytime you've seen 3 superstar players together in any team, they've pretty much made it to the
Do you guys
finals.
consider 2008 Celtics has 3 superstars?
2008 Celtics, yeah.
Yeah,
3 superstars?
That is 3
this
superstars.
guy's hating right now.
Who's not a superstar?
Ray Allen?
Why are you kidding me?
He's not a superstar.
When he was on the
He's
Bucks?
a star. Okay, he did help LeBron win his, his
When he was on
championship.
Seattle,
It's okay. He's not a superstar.
this guy he needs a history
There's
lesson.
only one
Ray,
superstar in the
Ray
league.
Allen is a superstar. He's Jesus Shuttlesworth, man.
He is an all-star. Anyways, sorry, go ahead.
So
So 3 superstars come together.
yeah, so whenever 3 superstars come together, when have you not seen them gone to the finals?
Yeah, Lakers,
You know
man.
what I mean?
Steve Nash, Dwight Howard, Kobe.
Yeah, but that was that.
Peyton,
I know what you're talking about, but that was
that's 3 superstars.
no. Those are 3 old guys coming together. That's
So you mean the current Lakers too?
yeah, exactly. I'm talking about either close to their prime, pretty
Okay,
much, right?
okay.
Yeah.
So 3 superstars coming together, and they don't win a championship.
Well, just getting to the finals, right? It's tough to not to bet against them, really. What do you guys think of the Heat? They're the number 1 right now.
Either
You think that? Oh wow!
if they can't beat
This guy's
if
smirking
they
right
can't
now.
beat the 8th place Raptors,
Wait, sorry.
if they can't beat the 8th place Raptors in 3 OTs
You know what? I can see.
with no bench,
I can see Miami beating the Nets. You guys heard it here first. If beat
they can because they're a very defensive team.
Yeah.
So
I can see how second growth can lock down any of the top three Nets.
I don't know
I
about
think
locking.
Gable can do it.
Kyle cannot guard Kevin Durant. Let's be fucking real right now. He cannot guard Kevin Durant.
I think
Nobody
I think
can guard
second
Kevin
growth- I
Durant.
think second growth can actually disrupt his game, especially because KD is.
Wait, why are you talking about Kyle Lowry defending Kevin Durant? He'd be defending Kyrie.
As a switch, if there's a switch, I'm telling
They'll
you.
never switch. They'll never switch Kyle and Kevin
I'm
Durant.
just saying
Yeah.
that- I'm just saying that I can see Miami Heat's defense and their personnel being Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry as a,
Yeah.
as a
Yeah, you
really
can mention other players too,
But
right?
beating.
You can mention other players
yeah.
too.
to mention any other players. There's no
He doesn't
other
know, he
players on
doesn't
the
know.
team,
There's
actually.
Bam Adebayo, one of
Oh,
the better
jeez.
defenders in the league too.
Exactly. So I think I can see them locking the Nets down and
I could
see them beating.
I could agree with you because the Miami has been in history.
I am high on them.
in history
So
a
you're
very
high on them.
defensive
So you
team.
think they're like legit?
I think they're legit. I
Mm.
think partially because of those two guys, and also the two-time world champion head coach, right?
You're right, man. You're right.
Okay.
What? Tito Eric. Shout out Tito Eric, man.
Okay, what about the Bulls?
No, not no.
Tito, man. I said Tito Eric.
I was gonna say Kuya.
What?
He's not that much.
Come on, man. He's pretty old.
Okay, what about the Bulls? What do you got? You guys think
Bulls,
they're
nothing.
second?
They're frozen.
So,
They're frozen.
yo,
Exactly.
you guys are not on the
Say
Bulls,
less.
eh?
They're frozen. Say less.
I've been telling this to everyone since I'm not gonna deny that they have a good
Fool's
season.
gold, eh? Yeah.
They have a great season. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. This is probably one of the better seasons they've had in a very long time. I'm
Okay.
happy for the Bulls. I'm happy with them.
Yeah.
Since Jeremy
But they have Zach LaVine. They have DeFrozen.
say less.
Okay, all right.
Right. So I like their core, like the Caruso, Lonzo Ball.
I think maybe we'll just stop
Kobe
there
White,
because,
all of them.
BY's not here to defend his Frozen.
Was he really a fan of DeRozan?
Yeah, these two guys here.
I don't know. Or
BY and C plus were like back in
you
the
just gotta
2000s.
give him his respect. That's all. That's
Give
all
him
we're
his-
saying.
No, especially we were talking about what are you thankful for, like Christmas, and BY was like DeMar DeRozan. I'm like, settle down, man.
You gotta give him his damn respect.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's all. That's all we ask. Just give the man his respect. If you
No,
can't
I
do
think,
that,
yeah,
then
like you said, B plus. I think Frozen is. Sorry, the Bulls are Bulls goal.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Although
I can see them getting knocked out. I can see them getting knocked out in the first round.
although shout out Billy Donovan.
yeah,
He's turned around that team.
yeah. Oh yeah,
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
I think he was like
Yeah, he's a coach, yeah.
legit.
Well, Billy
I
Donovan.
don't say a
Who
legit
else
coach.
on
I think he's just. What do you
Yeah,
mean,
Kobe White, Alex Caruso, Lonzo Ball. I was mentioning, then you interrupted me.
He's good. He's good. He's.
Sorry.
I think
Yeah,
he's
man.
good at He's good at developing players.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
well, I mean, he's the
100%.
OKC coach.
OKC
dude,
coach, yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
that's
he was
right.
the one able to freaking
Best out of 7. Who do you guys got? Bulls or Heat right now?
Heat. What the frick? Heat sweep.
Exactly. See?
I can't believe this guy
so
called
then-
a
so then-
sweep.
Sweep. Instantly, instant.
If we look at it from that perspective, from that macro point of view,
Hmm.
then
Your pointers are irrelevant already when you mentioned macro, dude.
Frozen should from that perspective, from that macro perspective, Frozen should not be in All-Star. Yes or no?
No, he should be an all-star because all-star is for the season.
Would you rather than have Jimmy Butler as a starter than Frozen?
I think a lot of Miami fans would, but
Exactly. So it's not
if
just
if you're an NBA fan, it's DeRozan because he's literally putting MVP numbers, and Jimmy's been injured for most of the season. So it's like saying Anthony Davis should be allowed.
I think it looks such an eyesore when I see Frozen on that starting lineup. I see all the pictures of all the starting lineup.
What a
And I
hater,
see
man.
Frozen, I'm like, what the F is
Oh man, he deserves it, man. He's worked on his game. His 3-point shots got way better, right? His defense, his defense.
You got BY Kool-Aid now?
Yeah, obviously. His defense has got better, right? So and he's hit 2 clutch shots back to back. It's only ever happened once, and it's him
Yeah.
back to back,
How come? Oh, back to back what?
game-winning shots,
Okay.
back to back.
Yeah.
Never happened
What? In Bulls
It-
history?
in NBA history.
What? Hitting what? Back to back what?
Game-winning shots.
In the same game?
No, how can you get a? How can you get?
I don't
That makes
understand.
no
Explain
sense,
that.
would
Back-to-back,
you-
what is
So
that?
okay, he hit a game-winning shot.
Okay.
The next game he hit another game-winning shot.
Oh, it's never happened before.
Never happened before.
Oh.
That alone already put you in All-Star, honestly.
Mm.
No. That's like Jeremy Lin. How come Jeremy Lin wasn't in the NBA playoff or
Is your mic
in
on?
the All Star? Like when the Knicks when P Plus's Knicks went on like a tear when insanity was happening.
Well, he wasn't an All-Star.
I don't believe so. Or the year after that at least, right?
No, he wasn't All-Star because I think Carmelo came back and then he just rode the bench after that.
Yeah.
So that means there's nothing you could do.
I'm not.
It's okay, man. Melo does not have a title. Who has a title? Jeremy Lin,
That's true.
right? So
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Like, it's gonna be a while before we get to that point. But
no,
yeah, I
there's
don't
no
know.
there's no effing way
I don't know.
Bulls
It's
win a
tough.
championship this
No,
year.
Well,
absolutely not.
What about
Not even the finals.
Well, Cleveland right now is like what?
Cleveland's
Fifth?
too young. A good team, too young.
Well, yeah, they're fourth. It's unbelievable that they're fourth.
Like
So
they're the Raptors
yeah.
when the Raptors were young, right? When the bench mob, when DeRozan was still here.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
So that's the team that I compare them to, right? So Siakam was still coming up, Fred was still coming up.
oh,
That's-
without Colin Sexton too.
yeah. So without Colin Sexton and
And
without
they're
rookie,
doing right. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So I mean, Cleveland might be turning it around. Actually.
yeah, but they're not a contender. They're not a
No,
contender.
no, they're not. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's very
They're
true.
definitely not a contender.
You think they could win one playoff series?
They can, yes.
Okay.
It would probably be
That's-
against us.
Well, I mean, no.
No, we would probably face
We'd be facing one of the top two seeds.
if we face Miami. That would be an amazing amazing series.
That's a bad matchup for
It is.
Miami.
It is. It's a terrible matchup.
Yeah. So no, I agree. I agree with you there. What about the Hornets?
Young team as well, man. Bridge is still coming on his own. He's probably the most improved candidate, the highest most improved candidate,
Yeah.
right? So who knows? Who knows about the Hornets? But they're still unpolished as well. So
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move to the West.
all polished teams.
Wild. It's wild because yeah. Let's get straight to the one team that we should be talking about. The Memphis Grizzlies, third place.
For such
Do
a
you
young
think?
team,
Do you think they're legit contenders?
no. Okay.
Okay.
It's hard to say
Are
because
you gonna be biased, or are you
I'm
gonna
not,
be?
I'm not gonna be biased because I think that
Okay.
team is really good. I
Okay.
think that team is abnormally good.
Mm.
I think their chemistry is really good. John Morant is playing on a next level right now, and all those guys are like they're super tight. They're
Yeah.
like they know their role. They know what to do. There's no ego, right? They know how to win.
Yeah. So I have a lot to say about them, but I'll keep it very simple.
Okay,
So first thing is that they're a very low IQ team.
it's simple. They keep it simple.
True, that's very true.
Yeah.
But I've watched them play, and there's so many dumb things that they do, and I'm like, you guys ain't ready for
But
prime time.
they play hard.
But they play hard.
Yeah, yeah,
Agreed,
yeah.
100%. They play hard, which is why they're third,
Mhm.
right? They play hard, and they're using their youth to their advantage. They're just outgunning teams, right? Which was great, but
But it's not about also outgunning and being athletic. There's a lot of teams that are athletic, right? You could say that for Sacramento. Sacramento has a stupid athletic team.
yeah, but they're
right. But they're
yeah.
just not. It's not that bond.
Oh, you know, they have too many egos and
Yeah.
way too many.
I feel like the
problems
chemistry
this
on
sort.
Memphis is unrivaled right now. Super good team.
100%. Yeah. So I gotta say, like, for oh right, so for Memphis, they might be able to win a first round series, and that's it. I ain't giving them
Who's their
anymore.
first round matchup right now?
They would be playing the Nuggets. Oh,
Oh, that's easy. If Jamal doesn't come back, that's a dub.
that's the. Eh.
If Jamal or Michael Porter don't come back, it's
Okay,
It's easy.
agreed. Yeah, I don't know about like, yeah, I guess so.
Jokic is literally dragging that team into playoffs.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, it's weird because like I just want to see how they would play in the playoffs. Both teams are actually not that
Well,
great.
they
in
were
defense.
that Memphis team did play in the playoffs last year.
Not against the Nuggets.
No, but they had to win a game in order to make the playoffs, and that was beating the Lakers. No, not the Lakers.
The Golden State.
The Golden State Warriors, which was, in hindsight, it's still Steph Curry, right? So,
Yeah, but that's one game, right? Like,
yeah, but
I don't
that's one
know.
game that
Uh,
they have to win.
Yeah, but then when they had to win in a series against the Utah Jazz, they couldn't.
They're still under polished. Plus, that was Utah. Utah was number one
Number
seed
one,
that year,
yeah.
right? So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Memphis in terms of once
I
they
agree with you.
get in
They,
there,
they,
but I don't
they
think
are
they're,
not a contender, but they could potentially, let's say, win 1 or 2 rounds.
they're overachieving. That's the problem. I think they're overachieving.
But you could say that same thing about the Bulls, right? They're also overachieving. There's no way they're a
No, but they're
contender
not
too.
young. The
Yeah,
Bulls are
okay,
not
okay.
young. That's,
Agreed.
that's
Okay,
the
I
key,
see what you're
right?
saying.
Yeah. Like,
They are overachieving though. John Morant, third year, also in MVP conversation, as well as being a starter over Luca.
here's the key thing with Memphis as well that people don't realize. They are one of the lowest salary cap, like the lowest salary teams in the league. So they have yet to pay their players like max contracts or anything like that. So once that hits, it's gonna be a completely different team.
Well, that's why maybe there's
So
that
that's probably why they're doing
there's
so
that
well.
urgency. There's that urgency for
maybe.
the front office to give maybe even give them more incentives, right? Since they have that money to spare, give them more incentives to win a championship or whatever it is, right? Because it's all money talks, right? Money talks.
Yeah.
So
Because after I don't know, I have to look it up, but basically maybe in the next 1 to 2 years they're gonna have a ton of free agents on their roster, and their roster is gonna be completely different, and someone's gonna get all those players are pretty much gonna get paid. Jaw's not even on a max contract, you know that, right? So it's like he's it's gonna come, and Dylan Brooks and all these other guys, they're not getting paid. They're probably getting underpaid.
so what you're saying is time is now.
Are they all happy to be on the same team together though?
Oh yeah, what? Look at them. And Dylan Brooks is injured, by the way. So
I was gonna say maybe Raptors can pick them up, pick a job.
I mean, that would be fantastic if we could get Jaw. There's definitely no way. There's
Oh my god, was your mic off the whole time?
No. It wasn't. It wasn't.
Okay, there.
It was just only at maybe 10 minutes
Oh
ago.
my goodness.
okay. So there's definitely no way Ja comes to Toronto. They're gonna Memphis is gonna do everything they can to keep this motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because I think
Okay,
just
let's skip the Grizzlies.
salary.
Grizzlies will do a Grizzlies thing, and then we'll see how that works. But there's one important thing that we need to talk about.
What's that?
It's the freaking Lakers. What are you guys doing?
We're just waiting for the
That's
playoffs
all you
to
leave.
start.
I don't have nothing else to say. Let's hear. Let's hear it.
Where are they right now?
They're ninth.
They're
That's
not
fine.
even in playoffs.
It's
They
not,
have to.
it's not a big
They have to
deal.
play a game.
Macro point of view, I mean that's it's a non-issue. Honestly, it's not an issue because look, we're not even All-Star right now, right? We haven't even reached there yet. I think post All-Star is when if they're still eighth and 10th, sorry, eighth, 9th, or 10th, still hovering over play-in tournament, then yes, I'm gonna start looking at
You start getting worried.
I'll start
You
getting
start,
worried.
you
Yeah,
start shaking in your boots.
I'll start feeling like what's going on. Like, okay, is there maybe a trade that needs to happen or sign
Oh,
someone
they're
off?
definitely gonna make a move.
Yeah, maybe pick someone off the
Yeah.
free agency or off waivers or something. I think right now it's still too early. Like I'm not worried. Everyone's still looking forward to the All-Star break, which is 1 week off, right? So I think that's what we're really looking forward to. And really like injury prone players like that are really on the Lakers, right? We got even Dwight Howard as injury prone, AD, Westbrook, LeBron. LeBron's going through his knee. He flew back to LA to get some knee treatment, right? So really, let's just make it to the playoffs, and then we'll start.
It's a bunch of
wrapping
old
up then.
guys. A bunch of old guys that just need to get what do you call it? They all need to be in the hospital. Just put them in the hospital.
We
you know?
said this at the beginning of the year, right? They're a bunch of old dudes trying to play 82 games in the season. It's tough. It's
Yeah,
tough.
they may be old, but they've gone through. They're tested and tried, and they know what to do.
Yeah.
You know
what
who's
it takes.
Tested and
You know who's
tried
not
and
old?
old.
You know who's not old? Anthony Davis. He should be playing 82 games of the season.
Yeah.
They're tested and tried and need crutches. That's what's going on. I think look, everybody
You put up-
outside of the media, or maybe not, maybe the media knows this too, but they all know that the Lakers are not going anywhere. They're not doing anything.
Okay, so let's just say as a theoretical thing right now, Lakers versus the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Who's winning the series?
The
Grizzlies.
Not even.
I would even argue that
you guys are high on Grizzlies. You guys are high on all these
oh my
different
gosh.
teams.
I hope that the Lakers make it just so they get swept in the first round by some
they will make it. They
by
will
like
make
the
it.
Memphis Grizzlies or some.
They will make
No,
it.
if the Lakers are what 7, 8 seed, they'll have to face
Phoenix or Golden State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
That's
funny
an automatic loss.
No, the funny
No.
thing is they have to play to get into the playoffs. They're not even playing in the playoffs. They have to play to get in, which is hilarious.
Honestly, it sounds like a broken record, but talk to me in June. Talk to me in June.
They're not gonna make it to June.
They're not gonna-
Maybe not even till April.
AD is not gonna make it to June.
yeah, even 80 recently came back, and it's funny. He came back for one game, and then the same game he injured his.
Because really, look, if
he
you look
injured
at
his wrist
2 years ago is when the Lakers won, right? 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
So that year,
Asterisk,
obviously,
asterisk, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. 2019 was an asterisk, definitely. Or
Yeah.
20,
Oh my
2019.
god.
Yeah, 2019 was an asterisk, right? Because Klay Thompson and KD went down. But anyways, that's besides the point. 2
Wait, it's also
years
after
ago.
Bam went down.
I'm sorry.
Bam and Dragic went down
For which
Dragic,
year?
against
yeah.
the Lakers.
Irrelevant. Irrelevant.
No, I
anyways,
still think they would have won that
Oh,
year.
for sure.
So
but
okay,
but
so
Yeah.
that
to his
year,
point, to his point.
that year, like I felt like AD was like a little bit wobbly too in the finals, right? But they didn't have the cast that they have actually right now. Okay, let's just talk about last year. Last year, who did the Lakers have?
Their cast is better now than it was that year? Is that what
It's-
you're telling me right
No,
now?
I think yes, because they brought back Dwight, right? They brought
Okay,
back
yeah,
a lot of. I wish the Lakers have JaVale right now, but obviously they don't.
Yeah.
But I think if you compare, a lot of people are still looking at the Lakers like they were last year, right? But last year, who did they really have? That Schroeder guy. That guy really killed LeBron. Really killed the team.
You know
But
who's also
in
killing the
replacement-
team?
In replacement of that, I think is a huge upgrade, which is Russell Westbrook.
No, it's not.
And I also
it's basically the same.
no. So this year's team, they brought back Dwight Howard, which is part of the championship run. They have
You know they had Rondo. They traded him away.
exactly. So that year when they won, they had Rondo. Now they have Rondo now, right?
No, they traded him away.
Yeah.
Rondo's not on the
He-
Lakers
he's
anymore.
on Cleveland.
Mara
He's in
did
Cleveland.
really?
Yeah, they got him. They traded
Why?
him
How
again.
come?
I don't know, man. He probably didn't want to be there because Russ is there.
As you can tell, people, Lee is not up to date, even on the Lakers.
Oh, okay.
There's a no.
Irregardless, I didn't.
Yeah.
I actually forgot about Rondo on the
Yeah,
team.
that's a word. Irregardless.
So I prefer. I'm really high. I'm really confident about the Lakers because of Dwight Howard coming back,
you cannot. you
Russell
cannot- okay,
Westbrook,
I can see your point
Right?
about Dwight Howard, right?
Okay.
and Carmelo
I
Anthony.
can see your point.
I think
about,
Carmelo Anthony can really
no.
knock those shots down. Okay, you go ahead and start saying no and all that. You say what you want to say
No.
right now, but when the playoff starts,
You
and
can't.
when we're hosting that championship in the city of angels, then you can
Look, I like to give him credit due, but Dwight Howard's older than 2 years ago,
that's fine, man. That's
right?
fine.
LeBron is older than 2 years ago. AD is older than 2 years ago.
You know who one of the top players is? Malik Monk.
Good player, by the way. I like him.
Malik Monk, like
And Stanley,
It's
the Raptor Johnson.
like think about who I'm just talking about right now as one of your best players. Like it's ridiculous. Come on.
Shout out to Stanley Johnson, man. Shout out.
I didn't say Russ. I said Stanley Johnson and Malik Monk. Come on.
Shout out to those dudes, man. They're hustling, man. They're hustling. They're trying to make a name for themselves on one of the biggest markets in the NBA.
It's like what Skip said. You just got guys off the street and to play for them. Well, I mean, all right. So, all right. You know what? I'll give you this. At least you're staying. You're staying true to your word.
He's staying strong, but I mean
yeah.
that's Lee, right?
You
That's
know,
stubborn.
He's
To,
sticking with his team. He's sticking with the team. So
Stubborn
I'll
to
give
the
him
T,
that.
man.
I'll
Stubborn
give-
to the
I'll give
T.
him that.
Would you say stuck with T?
stubborn to the T.
Listen, I honestly, I really genuinely do feel that way. Like Dwight Howard, Russell Westbrook, and Carmelo Anthony, alongside with AD and LeBron. That's hands down. That's easily can make it to at least the West Finals. Can easily win in the first round and the second round. You think those five guys can't beat Ja Morant and who else on the Memphis? Easy, man. You guys need to just relax
Okay, let
because
me,
I don't see how they can beat the Lakers.
Oh, okay. You know what? We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Oh man, but all right. Well, okay. So let's. Yeah, is there anything else you guys want to bring up in terms of the West?
There's a lot of stuff that happened in the month. It's just like different things, but the biggest thing is the All-Star.
No.
And then standings are going to change, obviously, before All-Star break. I believe certain teams might go on runs, right? So we'll see how it goes. Like Lee said, talk to me in June.
Say less.
Unbelievable. All right. Well, yeah. Let's wrap this up.
Sounds good.
As always, you know where to reach us. It's the swishandflow@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
Check us out on YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
And yeah, anything else?
That's it. Yo, shout out for the support. Thank you for everything, and keep watching, listening.
All right, we'll see everybody next week.
Nice.
See ya.